Hello, this is a live commentary of me buying Suzerain from the search store because I don't have her yet. And I've developed PTSD from, not getting her from the recruitment video. And you can tell this is completely unscripted because I am stuttering. And, when I stutter, it's clearly not scripted, right? So, the reason why I did this is that obviously I really wanted her, and I see a lot of potential in her in the next CC, and I just really wanted her. I have a limited skin for her, as I have said in my recruitment video, right? Um, and also I really like the character design. The character design really spoke to me, and to me, this character design is like in the pinnacle level of gacha games, if you get what I mean. And and overall, I just think her utility and what she brings to the table is very important to any team, really. And speaking of which, she's a year one supporter, and I think year one operators are still very valuable. Maybe not year one, maybe year two, but still. Even if year two is still very old, and I still believe that even if she's old, she's still very viable for endgame. And I just think that her mum is really fucking hot because, and all I am, is a man, and I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Used to sleep in my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the cloud, but my gravity center. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, she knows what I think about, and what I think about. One love, what two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt and no blouse, just us. We find out nothing that I wouldn't want to tell you about. No, cause it's too cold for you here. And now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. And if I may just take your breath away, I don't mind if there's not much to say. Sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to raise the minute that I left my hands meet your waist. And then I watch your face. I put my finger on your tongue, on my tongue, because you love the taste. Yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hardest for. What the fuck? Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Calming down. One love, two mouths, one love, one house, one shirt, one no blouse. Wait, no shirt, no blouse, nothing. Just as you find out, nothing that I wouldn't want to tell you about. No, no, no. Cause it's too cold for you here. And now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Because when I think about it, I take you like a drug. I taste you on my tongue. You ask me why I'm thinking about. I tell you about what that I'm thinking about. So whatever you're thinking about, tell me something that I'll forget. And you might have to tell me again. It's crazy that you'll do for a friend. Go ahead and cry, little girl. Nobody does it like you do. I think how much it matters to you. I think that you got daddy issues. And if you were my little girl, I'll do whatever it takes I could do. I'd run away and hide with you. I know that you got daddy issues, and I do too. I tried to write your name in the rain, but the rain never came. So I made with the sun, the shade, always come at the worst time. You ask me about what I'm thinking about. I tell you what I'm thinking about. Whatever you're thinking about, tell me something that I'll forget. And you might, okay, so I'm not gonna do this anymore. I am actually going to search up for a pizza recipe. And then I'm gonna read it out instead because, in my opinion, pizza is like one of the greatest inventions of man. So, what you want to do to make a pizza is that obviously you want to make the dough, right? And to make the dough, you need to make sure that your yeast is active. Pizza dough is a yeasted dough that requires active dry yeast. And make sure to check the expiration date. What the on the yeast package. Yeast that is too old may be dead and won't work. Also, if the yeast does not begin to foam or bloom within 10 minutes of being added to the water in step 1 of making the pizza, it is probably dead. You'll need to start over with new active yeast. And obviously, you need extra the virgin olive oil and shit like that. You need to proof the yeast. You need to put it in a pot and shit. You gotta swirl that around, make sure it proves and it raises. So you take down the table, you slap it on the table, flour the table. Put that on the stove. Put some sauce and some cheese on there, some toppings. I don't motherfucking know this shit.